What's the most inappropriate assignment a teacher has ever given? My freshman year literature teacher, Mrs. Murphy, gave us what seemed like a normal writing assignment. She handed out little index cards and said we had to write an anonymous confession, something we did, something we think about, or something we've never told anyone. She called it a literary empathy experiment to help us understand how real emotions become fiction. I didn't think much about it. The card was tiny, maybe 3 by 5 inches. I scribbled down something about how sometimes I wished I wasn't alive. Just one sentence, nothing dramatic. I figured since it was anonymous, nobody would ever know it was me. Mrs. Murphy collected all the cards and said she'd use them for our next lesson. A week went by. I completely forgot about the whole thing until I was walking to my locker Thursday morning. That's when I saw it. There was this huge bulletin board in the main hallway with a bright yellow header that said, "The Minds of Room 302. Under it were all our confession cards taped up for the entire school to see. My stomach dropped when I spotted mine in the middle row. But here's the thing that made me want to throw up. Someone had written Isaiah P. underneath my card in red ink. My full name was on there for everyone to see. I looked closer and realized other cards had names too. Kids confessing to shoplifting, cutting themselves, stealing money from their parents, being bullied, all labeled with their real names in that same red handwriting. Within minutes, the hallway was packed. Students crowding around, pointing, laughing, taking pictures with their phones. My phone started buzzing non-stop with texts asking if that confession was really mine. Some kids were staring at me with this weird look. Others just avoided eye contact completely. I ran to the nearest bathroom and locked myself in a stall until the bell rang. By lunch, 2 girls had full panic attacks. Emma's parents showed up furious because someone had already posted a photo of her card online. Her confession was about stealing her sister's medication. Another kid got suspended that same day because his card mentioned having violent thoughts about other students. The principal called an emergency assembly. Turns out what happened was even worse than we thought. Mrs. Murphy had left our cards in her desk drawer when she got sick. The substitute teacher found them and thought she was being helpful by labeling them based on handwriting samples from attendance sheets. She literally compared our confessions to how we signed our names and matched them up. She thought it was part of Mrs. Murphy's lesson plan. My parents were ready to sue the school. Mrs. Murphy quit before they could fire her. The bulletin board got taken down, but screenshots were already everywhere. That one kid with the violent thoughts card got sent for psychological evaluation and had to switch schools. For months afterward, people would whisper when I walked by. Some kids treated me like I was fragile. Others just acted uncomfortable around me. The worst part was having to explain to my parents and school counselors that I wasn't actually suicidal. It was just one of those random dark thoughts everyone has sometimes. The substitute teacher got fired too. She kept saying she was just trying to help and didn't understand why everyone was so upset.